Good morning, and welcome to another amazing episode of the People's Rebuttal Podcast. Good morning, co-host.
Good morning. We in the building.
That's what we is.
Yeah, I just got a notification we started. Just want to let everybody know. I just got a notification that we're on
That's
Nice,
what's up. From what
nice.
platform?
Facebook. I haven't said on Facebook.
Nice.
Okay.
Must be nice to
Okay.
be techie and have all the doohickeys.
I don't know why you don't have one of these.
What a watch.
The Apple Watch.
I
mean,
don't have
or
Apple phone.
Fossil.
Yeah, I don't like watches like that. I used to.
Yeah, me too.
All
Yeah.
right, so y'all walked in here like, what in the world is what are we doing?
Yeah, so Zach gonna hit us with a surprise today. Wouldn't tell us the topic.
Why
Yeah.
can't I see the private chat? Oh,
There she goes. You want to chat? Put it on comments up top.
No. The private chat, I actually put a bunch of things. So NFL schedule came out today.
What's
Anybody
it?
look at that?
Yesterday.
Or
Came out
yesterday, last night, middle of the night, last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
well,
morning, I was going through the schedule and I saw the
Bears
Bears
coming to
are
Dallas.
coming to Dallas. So Jack has you park in front of the doors. Basically, it may be 50 feet to the doors.
Okay.
You walk in the doors, you walk straight ahead, and he has those seats.
Sweet.
So I text him this morning. Well, I'm actually, so we're doing some verbatim because it was pretty fun. I was doing it as a joke, but I think I hope he knows. I wasn't really being serious, but so it basically says, so are you going to the Bears game in Dallas on 10:30 at noon? Maybe there is an event elsewhere that you would enjoy more. So then I did some research. I heard Paris has a great wine festival in October, and of course, Oktoberfest in Germany.
I'd rather go to the wine fest in Paris.
I'd rather go to the game.
I let you know how the grapes were.
Yeah, so you can have it. All that stuff. So he laughed at it.
Not the old Bears. Do they play the Raiders this year? No, they must be playing. I mean, if they play in Chicago, that means they play everybody out of that. When they play Green Bay,
Does
Well,
who
that's
play?
they-
Chicago, Green Bay, who? Minnesota.
And Detroit.
Oh, you talking about
Y'all got a cakewalk.
Out
out the gate? I
or
got
somebody
Kansas,
else got a cakewalk in the
Yeah.
division.
Kansas, Seattle, Cleveland, San Francisco, Packers, Houston, Giants, Minnesota, Washington, Patriots, Cowboys, Miami, Detroit Lions, Falcons, New York Jets, Green Bay Packers. So what were you wanting to know?
Why you stop scrolling?
No, that was it.
Oh,
Let's see what the Raiders got, because that's what he's curious about.
Okay.
Jaguars, Vikings, Dolphins, Patriots, Chargers, Cardinals,
preseason.
Titans. I'm just naming them all. Denver Broncos, Chiefs, Texans, New
Is that
Orleans,
in Houston?
Jacksonville.
Oh, they play in New Orleans too.
Ooh.
wait.
Von Solo got no. I don't want to subscribe to your crap. Broncos, Seattle, Patriots, Steelers. Yeah, no Cowboys this year.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some football?
Are you ready? Ready
Oh.
for the football season.
Man, I want to go to Paris for the wine taste.
Do you?
Man.
I actually think it's in November, but I said October just because. But then I remember Germany, Oktoberfest.
I would
Is
be
that for
open.
beer and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a bigger festival.
man.
All right, so that's football
Yeah.
getting going.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know,
The number one guy signed his contract too the other day.
Number one.
Carson Wentz.
No.
He went to the Commanders.
Yes. The
Did he
Commanders.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
just
I
heard
really
it this
wish they
morning.
would have been called the Warriors or something.
That just
Warriors,
I didn't understand.
Warriors.
come out and play.
Yeah.
The
I was.
Washington Commanders.
They,
That's the stupidest name out of everything they had out there. That was the stupidest fucking.
they had that out of I think the Red Tails and the Warriors and the Commanders. And
WW baby.
What were they when they
Washington
didn't have
won.
one? The Washington football team?
Redskins.
No.
No, Washington football team.
I like
Yes.
that better.
Yeah, I like
I
it better
like that
than the
better than the
Commanders.
Commanders.
Commanders sounds like a minor league football team.
Yeah, but the Washington football team, when they would type it in, it looks like WTF. You know, like what the fuck.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think about
That's
You
so
that.
don't
hip.
think that when they was doing that, I said that looks like what the fuck. We were talking about
Well, that's basically the Washington Commanders in a nutshell. Is
Yeah.
what
in
the
a
fuck.
nutshell.
So atypical.
They should have been the Warriors. That's an easy transition from Redskins. to that.
Washington Warriors. Wow.
They could have had WW, and they could have did a ton of things with that. But now the Commanders, I don't know. I don't know.
Like
Oh,
gay pirates, but
it's cool.
all right,
To each his own.
Ain't that? I mean,
Uh,
but that's more of a military thing, right?
what?
A commander. So, right?
Well, commander in chief.
Yeah, I mean the way they had the logo gives you military vibes. So that's what it is.
What was the logo? A guy with a gun?
No, I'm
Like a
just
rifle or
saying they
something?
just had the word commanders, the font that they use, the stars,
Oh, okay.
everything about that says military to me.
Okay.
All right, so since we're talking about military, and I'm having to look over here because for some reason it's not showing up on my main screen. So, first Russian soldier goes on trial in Ukraine for war crimes.
Wow.
They
What's a
all
war crime? You talking about outside of what he was told to do?
Okay, so but here creates your question.
why is it not Putin?
No, well, no, that's a whole nother. That's going to be the Hague. That'll be outside, but this is inside of Ukraine. So
Okay.
it begs the question. I mean, well, first of all, you got to get to the beginning of this. Kid was 21 years old,
Okay.
or is 21 years old.
Okay.
So that's number one. So is he considered mentally unstable because of the country that he grew up in? We talked about Michael Vick and dogfighting. We talked about growing up in some. I mean, the citizens of Russia are being told that Ukraine is like Nazis, that they're Nazis. They're
Wait.
basically the rebirth of Nazis.
The
Nazism.
the Russian citizens are being told that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Putin, I mean, we see his speeches. He's talking about getting rid of the Nazis in Ukraine.
What have they done? Like I guess I haven't followed it, but what?
Okay, so what if they
Well,
are
what
Nothing.
Nazis?
It's an excuse. I mean,
Okay.
you're
Yeah,
getting.
but what if
okay.
they are Nazis? They're not bothering you.
Right.
You know,
You
you
wouldn't-
can be what the hell you want to be, right?
Well, they're saying that because there was a section of Ukraine that wanted to go back in the Donetsk region or whatever that wanted to be part of Russia again.
We'll go over there.
But Ukraine was sitting there and going back and forth, and they were battling. It's been going on for years.
So what did this guy do? This 21-year-old.
So he shot a 62-year-old man in the head.
You talking about when they came over to try to?
And this dude at 21, a commander of the Kalashnikov tank division at 21. Come on, man.
Okay.
They got babies in the army.
Come on, man.
And you said something about was he mentally unstable?
No.
He's basically saying they've been
Programmed.
programmed.
man's been programmed.
brainwashed.
Haven't we all?
We have.
No, come on. Why are we,
From a
why are we
psychological
gotta-
standpoint.
I'm not
We
trying to get
have.
to that point. I'm
I'm
trying to deal with his, not with all the other stuff.
I get it.
So, how do you do that? He's 21 years old. He's been programmed to think that these people are Nazis. And for all you know, he shot what he considered to be, you know,
Lower than life.
No, what was that dude? Hitler. For all he could have thought. We don't know yet because this has just started, so we don't actually know where we're at yet.
Well, he's not in that jurisdiction anymore. He's over in the Ukraine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's fallen. He committed the crime there. So I don't give a damn if you thought that dude was a scum of the fucking earth. You don't walk up and shoot somebody in the head.
And this was a
So
civilian.
if you
just
had
to
the
make-
opportunity-
Unarmed civilian.
Yeah.
It was a
Unarmed,
civilian.
You're a
Unarmed
weak
civilian.
bitch for that.
So would you?
That's
and
some
that
weak ass
begs this
shit.
question. Would you, if you had the opportunity to take out Hitler, unarmed, armed, not? I mean, what are you gonna do? Here, dude, take this gun so at least you're armed. Or here's a pocket knife. Here's a pencil.
Give it to
knife.
who? The Hitler?
To Hitler. Would you take out Hitler in the same fashion?
Ain't no Viet Cong ain't never did nothing to me.
Nothing. To me.
Never. They ain't bothering
Well,
me,
he's
man.
not Viet Cong. I mean,
Well, I'm
Hitler
just saying, I'm just taking what Muhammad Ali said. You sending me to wars that have absolutely nothing to do with me. And it'd been different if you walked up in my front yard in my house and did something to
but
disrespect me. But
Vietnam was a million times different.
well, I'm just saying, I'm just talking about
Then-
from just
The aspect of war.
yeah, well, not even that, just from just something really simple. If I fuck with you, I gotta deal with everything that come with that. If I come in to fuck with you,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You asking you walking into somebody else's front yard and asking for a fucking fight now. That's what essentially what these guys are doing. And I'm just like, why we can't all just get a fuck along? Why we somebody always gotta be more powerful than somebody? It's like we got a dick party out here. My dick's bigger than yours, so I want to come over here. And it was like, why do we have to do that? That 21-year-old guy would have never walked up and slapped that guy. Probably wouldn't. But the fact that he had a gun, now you're tough. We got a world full of bitches. That's what I feel. All of a sudden we're tough. Putin wouldn't be as tough without that fucking army and all that power that people have given him. And so if you're talking about what's the guy we were just talking about? Hitler. We talking about Hitler, and he put a gun and what would I do to him? I don't know what I would do to him. To be honest with you, I just I'm a person that values human life. Each and every so that's not my job to take somebody else's life. But now, if he was in my house and he did something,
it'd be a problem.
Yeah. I have a direct problem with you, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just a part of me that cares about humanity.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all could grab a gun and walk up and shoot somebody. I mean, this guy shot an unarmed man. How tough was that?
60 who?
62.
Come on.
But I'm curious to see, obviously how this is going to play out. I mean, I'm very curious to see, but.
Well, go back to so what would you do if Hitler was right there?
I don't know. I mean, knowing what because now you have to get into the ignorant argument that we knew what he was going to do. Yeah. Like as soon as he became the chancellor of Germany, if you could tell, hindsight's 2020, if you could tell and know what he was going to do, then would you do it? Well, it doesn't happen. We don't know it. But I am curious. I'm curious to see how it unfolds. I'm curious to see how they put it out there. But I just kind of wanted to get, your opinion. Was this guy raised in a boys' home and his entire life he was told that, you are, you're a good Russian. I mean, almost like we're programmed in the United States, where you're the greatest country in the world. Yada yada yada.
All of us are.
I know, but
propaganda.
I'm getting to I'm getting to the reverse side of it. So he's growing up. He's being told Russia's the greatest country. We do this. We have more honor. We have. I mean, he's 21 years old. He's being told that, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm going to put you in charge of a fucking tank division. Not a tank." I'm going to give you. You're going to be the commander of all these at 21 years old, and you're going to go fight Nazism.
They trained him since birth. He don't know anything else.
But the thing with that is, yes, I agree. I agree that it's wrong. But how do you deal with the mental aspects? And of course, I don't want to get too deep into this. We got tons of subjects. No, I don't want to get too deep.
Come on, get money.
But we have tons of that stuff. So when you see it where a kid grows up in the south side of Chicago or grows up on, whatever side of, and we keep saying that just because Chicago, but let's just say any city on the what's considered to be the lower side of the city. Would you agree?
Southern sectors.
Right. Well, I mean, LA, it doesn't matter which one you choose. Every city has one. Right. And your program from birth, this is what you have to do to survive, whether it be your family singing. I mean, you look at Richard Pryor and his mom was a freaking madam. You look at all these different people and you say, well, you should have known better. how should I have known better? There was nobody there that was like, hey, well, and there are, and you don't see them getting in trouble, like, but hey, just come over here. We're gonna fucking play Legos
but
instead of fucking play hide the crack rock.
but known better
I mean-
better is subjective.
I'd rather look at the titties than play Legos.
You goddamn
Okay.
right. Any
At
day.
that
But-
age.
But nobody
so
was saying no. I mean, you look at these people and how they're programmed,
Bosom.
and that is All right, so
Exactly.
we got off into La La Land.
No, we
That
didn't.
wasn't-
No, I got
no.
it. No, let's move on. So we have the Russian soldier, and now we have Finland and Sweden entering NATO. You heard about this? I mean, Sweden's like the epitome of being neutral.
I heard something about that, but their hands are tied.
Who?
Sweden, if
No.
I'm not mistaken.
Nope.
Don't they have like all the tall chicks over there?
Blonde, tall and blonde.
Oh yeah,
Because basically they're all descendants from Viking raiders or some crap.
really.
Raiders,
So
but Vikings. White, blonde hair, blue eye.
so I didn't really get into the information, but if I'm not mistaken, politically their hands are tied.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Because again, they always wanted to stay neutral, but now with them being such a small company and not as a country and not as powerful, and all these sides are being taken, they want the protection.
Well, so basically, well, I don't know about Switzerland has always tried to just be like, look, we're over here. We're not kind of like what Vaughn's saying. Don't come in my yard. Don't come fucking with me. I'm fine.
The oligarchs
And that's what-
done infiltrated.
And that's what Sweden was. It was, look, man, we oh well, we don't take sides. Whatever y'all do, y'all do.
We just want to make nice watches
Right.
and clean money.
So now Finland
I keep our long
and
blue-
Sweden,
blonde
which
hair.
Russia, Finland, Sweden.
Mhm.
And so now, and Finland came out and said, look, y'all are the ones that created this. I mean, we now have to worry about you invading us and nobody helping and nobody coming in to help us. So our choice is to join NATO. You
For
fuck with
protection.
us. You fuck with everybody.
My point is,
Or stay out here. You get a fucking burr up your ass and decide to
A what?
invade and
A burr?
burr up your ass.
What's a burr?
A sticker burr?
sticker.
Butter.
Burr.
What's burr? Like burr rabbit?
BEAR? BU?
You mean like burr
Oh,
rabbit?
Burr.
You never little sticker burrs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna go right out here. I got some in my dish. I'm gonna show you what sticker
a
burrs.
sticker bug.
There is no bug.
We call it bug down here.
It crawls?
No, you talking about the ones that get stuck in your socks?
Yes.
Yeah, we call it sticker bugs down there.
All right.
I have never heard that in my entire life.
I don't know about burr.
Fine, you get a bug up your ass. How about a corn cob? How about a corn cob?
No, we get
So we're gonna protect by joining NATO. And the reason we're gonna do it is we're not gonna end up in whatever.
Yeah, they doing it for protection.
I
bro.
learned something
All this
today.
game banging going on across this world with these countries. Putin out
I
here
like
trying
the
to bully
first topic better. I want to get back and dig back into the brainwashing. That's
them.
what I
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they doing it for protection. man.
Yeah. You think about the kids. I mean, how do you come up with who decides who's the suicide bomber? I wonder how that meeting goes. Okay, Mafio, it's your turn.
I retired.
Right. Right. We
My
not pulling
resignation is
straws.
Yeah.
Do they pull straws? It's like, nah, you know what? It's your time. You're up. Come on, Mafia. Let's go. We're like, wait a minute.
No, my resignation.
You
was
have to be
effective
brainwashed to get to
immediately.
that point. You
All
know?
right.
Man, come on,
So,
man.
I'm not trying to poke fun at what's going on
Uh-oh.
in Ukraine, but I'm gonna share a picture here. I actually, you have to go up and you have to convert this. It's
Yeah.
uploading,
We good.
but I want the when I show you this, I want you to give me the first name
That comes to
that
mind.
comes to mind.
Boris.
I'm still thinking about it. That's the longest think about it I've ever seen.
What? Okay. Okay, there you go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let go. Man, that's Osama bin Laden.
His name is Boris.
Who's the first person that come to mind?
You said who? You
Who's
talking
the
about a
first?
person?
Look at that picture and tell
Osama.
me who that looks like.
Osama bin Laden.
Hell no.
Wow, you never seen
that looks like Mel Gibson.
Mel motherfucking Gibson.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that look like? That didn't look nothing like Osama
It
bin
was
Laden.
either him or
dude.
the guy the Gerard guy that played the Leonidas in 300.
300. Yeah.
That motherfucker. So it's funny because you talk about propaganda and everything else. That motherfucker looked like Mel Gibson.
Who is it? What happened on that?
No. That is Maripol soldiers fight on, hope to evacuate the wounded. He's one of the people stuck in the deal. And I'm gonna add this
What
other
you
one.
mean stuck? Stuck in what?
The factory.
The factory.
Yeah.
Oh, so
What
okay.
factory?
So
Okay.
so Russia,
Enlighten me.
yeah. So there was this factory in how you say it, Maripol,
Yes.
Maripol, and Russia invaded, and all these civilians were in this factory.
They got the civilians out.
They got the civilians, all of them.
Yes, but there's still Ukrainian military that's stuck. Basically, they made a deal that the civilians could leave, but then these people can't.
Hey, I'm taking it off, and we all civilians.
Right.
So this is another
Right.
picture that was thrown up, and I can't remember that actor's name.
Oh, he played in Iron Man. Oh no, the Avengers when he got his arm chopped off. The guy that he's a pretty good actor too.
But it's another. But it's crazy that you look at these and you think, oh my god, why do these people look like Mel Gibson and another actor?
He don't look like Mel Gibson on that.
No. The other guy looks like Mel Gibson.
Hey,
Hey, this
This looks like another guy. No, it's two different dudes.
Is
Look
this
like the
supposed to?
same
What, do
guy.
all white people look the same to you?
No, I'm looking at his eyes.
Is this
No, I was
supposed to
looking
be
at-
like actual footage?
Yeah,
of
some
Yeah,
of y'all.
photos
these
of
are
him?
actually photos inside of there.
Man, he looked like he's gonna go into some Hollywood
He does.
event.
But I can't remember this guy's name.
So what do you get? What are you itching at? You think this is all
No, I don't think that, but I think it's kind of funny.
come
The
on, dive into your
two
propaganda
photos
side.
that they show just so happen to look like
Yeah, he looked too clean fucking cut to be
Two
in the war.
actors.
And he's smiling, throwing up the
Yeah,
deuces.
he throwing up
He
the
chunking up the
chunking
deuces.
up the proverbial.
All right, so
deuce.
we'll do the rest of this in football. I assume everybody's cool with that. I was watching this. You're not going to be able to hear what she says, I don't think. These videos unique code. You can't do it. So hold on. Let's see if I can. Well, we can't play it. So go football. What you got? What's big? Anybody watching the USFL?
No, but I'm watching the NBA playoffs. That's what I'm.
How's that? Oh, the Mavericks won last night. I saw that on the news this
Yeah,
morning.
they forced the game 7.
Yeah.
Is that here? Or
No,
it's
it's
Last
gonna
night's
be-
game was here.
Last night's game was here, but
And
they
the last
forced it.
game is in Phoenix.
Is in Phoenix. Good job, good job for the Mavericks. You know, they came through when we needed them because I sure screamed. It's kind of getting me ready for football season because I've been going up and down doing a lot of screaming.
Okay.
So I'm just getting my lungs,
exercise.
getting my lungs ready,
Okay.
getting my trachea ready,
All right.
so I can ready. You know what I'm saying? The punching bag in the back because I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. And so they came out with the NFL schedule last night. I'm pumped up. I'm fucking
Aight.
ready. I
Aight.
got my shirts on order. I'm ready to fucking go.
Ooh-wee.
You hear me?
Ooh-wee.
I'm ready to go. So
How many games y'all gonna win?
more than the fucking Bears. That's for damn sure.
I got a $2 bill on it.
I got a $2 bill. How about I give you 1,000 in motherfucking Japanese money? How about that?
For a
In
$2
yen?
bill?
I think I got me some yen. I think I still have it. But I don't know. I mean, I don't see us having nothing less than 10 wins. That's
10
what we
wins.
should.
Okay.
Absolutely. With the additions that we have,
Okay.
although we got a new coaching staff, you know, a pretty good coaching staff at that.
Okay.
And we added some nice veterans on defense. You know, some guys that ain't brand spanking new.
Mhm.
You know, good
Okay.
defensive linemen
Yeah.
outside of the top 2 guys that we got. So I'm excited about that. I don't know about the DB situation though. We still kind of got a little funky look at the safety position, but this we'll find that out.
Okay.
Who went to the Colts quarterback? Is that Ryan?
Yeah,
Matt
Matt
Ryan.
Ryan.
Matt Ryan. He hasn't
Matty
retired
Ice.
yet.
No.
Nah, they still consider him great, a top tier quarterback.
From what
Would you
time?
take Matt Ryan or Carson Wentz?
Neither.
Matt Ryan.
Then you have no quarterback.
I'll take.
I'm making-
I think Matt Ryan is. Well, both of them have showed us everything that they got. It's not like he got nothing left in the tank. I'll take Matt Ryan just because he'll make it through a season before Carson Wentz will.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz is fucking injury prone.
Yep.
So to some degree, he had that one great season. But what rookie doesn't have a great season
When they don't know you, right?
when they don't know you?
Yeah.
The second year is always the year. You
They
know,
honed in on him.
they honed in on him, man. He disappeared, man. We was like, where you at?
Yeah.
You know, he been where you at ever since. You know, even Trashke's first year was better than the rest of them, right?
He had a good year. That was the amazing thing is how in the world do you have
They
well
had
his
no
second
film.
year. His second year he had a good year.
They didn't expect him to play.
And then you got the double doink.
I'm curious to see him.
Not
in
the
his
double
performance
doink.
in
Double doink.
Pittsburgh this year.
That's if he play.
Who?
Trashke.
Did Ben retire?
Yeah, he did. But they
Okay, so who they have?
they got the first round kid that came out.
So they're gonna throw him in before.
Why not? We didn't already gave Trashke a chance.
What would you pick
And
him up for?
Rudolph.
A backup?
And Mason Rudolph. Huh?
For what? A backup?
Who?
What
Say
you
it
get
again.
Trubisky for?
Put his ass in the back.
Okay.
He already had his chance. Get your ass in the back. There's a whole bunch of first round starters that's in the back.
Yeah,
I remember they're the ones who lost the quarterback while he was crossing the highway in Florida. He got hit by a truck.
Damn, that sucks. Man, that's terrible.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he got what it takes. I mean, he might, but they got a terrible line too. So good that he still got some good legs he can run. Because Big Ben was throwing the ball, people hanging on him,
hanging on him.
His
His whole damn career though.
whole career he been getting beat up. And but the first half of his career he was big and elusive.
Yeah.
He wasn't necessarily fast, but he had just those little subtle movements to kind of get around the pocket and people wouldn't hit him. And as time went on, he just slowed down. But
So who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Don't you dare say
Dak
Carr.
Prescott.
Nah.
Look at
Don't you
you.
dare say Carr.
Hell no, I would never say that.
Who's the best?
what
quarterback in the
constitutes the best?
Yeah, that's subjective.
Why is everything gotta be so hard?
It is.
How about
I
this?
gotta
How
get
about
at you,
this?
Zach.
Yeah, I know you
Subjective.
just want to fuck with folks. You're building the all Von Solo team.
First quarterback.
Who's your quarterback?
Okay.
I'm going.
I know who I got.
I'm going with Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'm going with Josh. If I'm building a
Buffalo,
team,
right?
yeah,
Buffalo,
I'm
yes.
going with Josh Allen right fucking now. I'm telling you that right now. I'm going with him.
2 wide receivers.
Devontae Adams.
All right.
But no,
Alright.
that's an acceptable choice.
Alright.
Devontae Adams and the what's the boy name that's in Buffalo? I'll take him.
Diggs.
Yeah, I'll take Diggs. I'm
Okay.
Diggs
taking
over
Diggs.
Hill, over Tariq Hill.
Hell yeah, I'll take him over there. Yeah, I'll take him over to Tariq Hill.
Okay. Tariq Hill, Miami, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my quarterback?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Running back.
Oh man. I'm taking Alvin Kamara.
Oh, I like it. I like Alvin.
Or am I taking the run? I like the running back out of Cleveland. I like him.
Chubbs. Nick
yes,
Chubbs.
I
Which
like
one?
Nick
They
Chubb.
got two good.
No,
running backs.
well,
Yeah, Nick
but I like
Chubb,
Chubb. I
Nick
like
Chubb.
Chubb.
Okay.
Nick Chubbs.
Okay.
But I said Alvin Kamara first, so I'm going with him.
But isn't that how shitty we are? We're not even talking about offensive line, defense. What? There you go. What defense would you take? You get the whole defense.
Oh, wow.
Just off the top of my head, I'll
wow.
take last year, I'll take New Orleans.
Okay.
Did all the Vaughn's gone from the Chargers?
He's in
or
Buffalo.
He's in Buffalo now. Ooh,
Wait.
damn.
Who
Von Miller's in Buffalo.
is he really?
Yeah.
He
He had
got
a
his
chance-
ring, so now he's going to
He
see
had
if
a
he can get
chance to
another one.
sign to the Cowboys. You know,
Wow.
Cowboys did what they normally do, nothing.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. He doesn't want to go to the. They ain't going to go nowhere. Buffalo has a damn good chance of getting. That'd be another ring.
Oh,
With
you
another
you were
team.
speaking of the Cowboys. They didn't have a chance.
They didn't have a chance because he wasn't going to go. But I mean, you look at some of these players when they're in their last few years or whatever the case may be. 90% of what they choose is, you know, who's going to get a Super Bowl, and Buffalo,
Buffalo's
has a
gonna
damn
definitely.
good chance.
They're
Most
definitely a
definitely.
playoff team.
Most definitely.
And they got a great defense.
Oh yeah.
Great. And I thought about it, and I
Everywhere.
forgot about that.
Everywhere.
I guess what I thought. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of biased when it comes to defense and offense. I think of the offensive lines and defensive lines first. So I think about how hard New Orleans front four play.
Mhm.
They put a damn good pressure on every quarterback they played. And matter of fact, they were one of the only teams that really pressured Tom Brady consistently
Yeah.
and gave him a really hard time. So
All right, quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
Mhm.
Aaron Rodgers.
Nice
Most.
choice.
in
is
my
that from
opinion-
him torching the Bears all the time,
No,
or what?
It's from my.
Oh.
It's from my observing him, and to me, he being the most intelligent quarterback. Intelligent with football IQ. You never see quarterbacks like him, man. You know, he sees somebody trying to sub, he gonna get his people down, hike the ball. Let me get them yards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see that.
All right, wide receiver. 2.
Two. I want your man in LA. I want him that play with.
We're all
Rodgers.
going to pick him. All right. So now,
You mean
I mean,
in
he's
Vegas?
mine.
You mean in
Okay.
Vegas?
I mean, the only one mine's going to differ is Tariq
yeah.
Hill.
All right, okay. I don't have to have him. Give me the kid out of New Orleans that got hurt. 13.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas.
Oh,
Michael Thomas.
and who?
Who else? Who else kind of caught my eye?
They got DeAndre Hopkins.
The question, and matter of fact, Michael, participation. Quarterback, 2 wide receivers, and a running back, and then pick a defense.
Yeah. Okay, let me come back to that other receiver.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Big
all.
Mike.
And to review, he took Josh Allen, Devontae Adams, and
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, and then defense, he took New Orleans.
And I took Alvin Kamara.
And he took Alvin Kamara as running back. Mafio's going Aaron Rodgers.
Mhm.
Who are your 2 wide receivers?
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas.
Michael
From the
Thomas.
Saints.
Okay.
Let me get the kid out of LA. 13 Super Bowl team.
Odell Beckham.
Not that kid.
You talking about?
I'm talking about
the white kid.
Yeah,
the white guy.
yeah.
Shit. What's his name? The number 1 receiver.
White guy, number 13.
He's not number 13.
He's not
No.
13.
He's
No,
not
he's like
number-
number 11 or something.
19.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Cup.
Oh, okay.
Give me Cooper Cup. I'll take Cooper Cup.
All right, defense.
Defense. Ooh. That really stood out. Like, did you take Buffalo?
No, I didn't. I took
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah, probably Buffalo on the defensive side.
I'm not going to very much. Josh Allen, Devontae Adams, Tariq Hill.
Mhm.
Okay.
Damn, that's explosive.
Huh?
Ooh, that's some pressure.
Yeah.
That's some pressure on the team.
Nick Chubbs would be my running back.
Yeah.
I've liked him since he entered the league.
Okay.
I would still take LA Rams as a defense with everybody except for Von Miller coming back. I mean, I don't think they lost
They
anybody.
picked up somebody else,
Yeah,
didn't they?
They're
They picked up
yeah.
somebody else. Oh, they picked up they got Bobby Wagner. They got Bobby Wagner, and they picked up somebody else on their team. I think they picked up Derwin James. Is that him from San Diego? I think they got him too. Yeah, they added two good parts to their defense.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, 2 guys is Pro
Vaughn
Bowl.
ain't
Well,
young.
Bobby ain't young.
No, but that dude, he's probably damn near the best linebacker in the league. Oh, well, he's arguably, I should say that. over all those years he's played. So I don't know why Seattle didn't sign him back, but they should have.
Man, they getting rid of everybody.
They just done. They just said
They
clean
just
it,
threw
huh?
the towel in.
They threw the towel. They said we got to clean this shit up.
Damn, the coach ain't retired yet.
Nah, you know he's old as fuck too. He
I know.
damn near 80 years
I'm
old.
about to say he gonna fall out. He gonna pass out.
He's
on
still
the
chewing that gum. That's that big league chew he's chewing. Or AKA what Big Mike says, hubba bubba.
Hubba bubba.
He's chewing that hubba bubba.
Appreciate the Cooper Cup. Heads up,
Yeah.
my man.
Hubba bubba.
Yes,
Michael, you got any picks? We'll let you do it. I mean, if you got something right there.
yeah. Oh man, I guess I've been out of touch with football.
I texted April this morning about her Bears tickets, so she's got season tickets.
AKA the old hubba bubba. I'm thinking these teams that were they had some great conversations yesterday. I'm thinking that these quarterbacks that they picked last year, those top 5 quarterbacks that went in the top 10 last year, I think they're all going to make some pretty good strides, man.
I got one of those.
Huh?
I got one of those.
You do? Yeah, you do. I don't. Yeah. I think they're going to. I mean, who did y'all add for receiver since y'all lost Allen Robinson?
They had about 4
That
of them.
kid, that young
When they were healthy.
Mooney.
They had
Mooney was ridiculous. Remind me a lot of CD Lamb.
Where did he come from? Are you talking about college?
You can do the same. It's fine. You can do the same. I mean, I ended up picking a lot of the same people. Yeah, Mooney. He looks a lot like CD Lamb. How he goes and moves.
Okay. Speaking of CD Lamb's class, Jerry Jeudy got arrested yesterday.
For what?
Fuck, man, I don't know what it was. They arrested him, but he's got to stay in. He don't have a bail or nothing.
What's his name?
Jerry Jeudy, the Denver Broncos top receiver. There he is, right there. Jeudy. Yeah.
Who does he play for?
Denver Broncos.
Denver. Okay.
Yeah, he got in trouble.
Domestic violence and
Face charge criminal tampering and domestic violence.
He's in jail right now with no bond.
What is domestic violence enhancer?
So in Texas, if you beating the crap out of your wife or your girl and she reaches for the phone, you rip that phone out of the wall, you just committed a felony because you're preventing her from calling for help. I don't know what they're calling this one, but I know in Texas, like if you take a phone away and smash it against the wall, you're in big fucking trouble in Texas. Okay. And according to the sheriff's office, charged second-degree criminal tampering with the domestic violence enhancer, a misdemeanor. Said Thursday afternoon news briefing.
I have a topic. I mean, it's not football, but just in case you guys know about it, because I'm totally ignorant to it. But the basketball kid from Michigan State that got shot yesterday.
I'm ignorant to that one. Shot and killed?
Yeah,
he got killed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, on campus?
What was it? AP. Antoine.
Oh, yeah. He withheld her retrieving several items, including her wallet, medical information. Man, you fucked up.
Oh, he was mad.
For a child's car seat.
For a child car seat.
What the fuck?
Let them.
I don't know because we have the whole thing with what happened with Sherman up in Seattle, and when you watch the shit, it wasn't as bad as they made it out to be.
And that's what I'm saying. Let them tell it.
Yeah, well, no, but it finally came out because they had video, they had everything.
That narrative, a motherfucker, ain't it?
Man.
Mike said he'll take Aaron Rodgers, Alvin Kamara, Chubb,
D-Hop.
How you get both of them?
And Diggs. Yeah.
I was thinking about D Hopkins too, but I guess I'm looking at it from an injury standpoint.
You haven't seen him in what, 2 years?
He played last year. He got hurt.
He took the Rams defense too.
He got hurt.
Hey, thank you for vindicating me.
You know who had a great defense in my opinion, and one of the best linebackers in the league? Cincinnati.
Oh hell yeah!
Cincinnati had a great defense, bro.
Not enough to stop the Rams.
They did. They did, bro. The Rams couldn't stop them.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was a back and
Did
forth.
you see what Cincinnati did to motherfucker? No, I'm sorry. Tennessee was on Cincinnati ass in the playoffs last year.
Oh, there goes a running back.
You remember that 9?
Henry?
Yeah, I thought about Derrick Henry, but again, I was thinking from an injury standpoint. He
Okay.
took that foot injury last year, and I was like, I don't know. You just look at him and his running style. You wonder how long he's going to be able to last. You know what I mean? That banging, and I don't know if he really.
Murdering folk.
I don't even think he really takes straight shots.
He don't take a lot of.
Yeah,
he issued the punishment if it comes to
He
it.
Well,
can manhandle.
there's no such-
that
he
angle. He just manhandles
Yeah,
the
he-
shit out of people.
Well, there's no such thing as just doing all the taking. Giving the shots. You taking some blows too.
Yeah, he's taking some, but
They-
he's giving more than he's
That
taking.
goddamn stiff arm is magical. You hear
You
me?
see what I'm saying?
You okay?
And
I'm
he's
talking about.
fast though, and
Man.
big.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I just wonder how many. I'm just
But
wondering how
even
long
running
he'll
and getting tackled, and
People
you're
fall
not
on your
yeah,
ankles.
You're not catching yourself because you're holding on to that ball,
Yeah.
and you see these dudes, and that hits the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah. Damn,
'Cause
that sounds really hard. Jeez.
Don't
but
break.
think, you're running as
All you
fast as you
needed-
possibly can.
All you need was a razor blade.
Yeah, and you got you're holding that ball, and you see them because as soon as somebody grabs a hold of them, the first thing they do is cover that up, which means now you're
You
falling
fall,
without
yeah,
catching yourself.
with
You
no
throw that
break.
elbow out, there goes that ball. Anything you do to catch yourself from falling, then you see them guys hitting that ground. Receivers,
That
running
ground
back,
hurt
no matter
too.
who it is.
That ground hurt too. After a little while, that grass you thought was so soft, it turned into concrete.
Well, it's funny. I had to text Vaughn when I put that turf out there, and I was like, "Man, is turf that fucking hot and smell that bad?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He said, well, "What did you say? Sometimes you get in trouble because you try to get your hand up off the ground, so you're not. You see guys kind of lifting the hand up, trying not to get the shit burned out of them."
Because the turf is so hot.
Nah, I don't remember saying that.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember saying that. I think no, that turf, the sports turf is actually very reactive to what you do. So
Okay.
I guess it has all that little rubber pellets in there.
Yeah.
So you get your feet in there, you're gonna bounce off of it quick. It's
Man.
just the turning and all of that.
But it's hot to the touch,
I don't know. It's hot when your ass slide across
right?
it. Goddamn right. I know about to the touch, but when you fall, you might as well get up and look at that white meat.
They got a lot better
That
with
white
that
meat.
turf, though. They got-
Yeah, man, the
yeah.
AstroTurf was fucking terrible.
Oh man.
But just imagine,
getting
I played.
cherries and
Yeah,
oh,
playing
man.
in California, we shared our field with the fucking A's. So that dirt that's out there, that's not fucking clay. That's dirt, hard dirt. Like you hit that shit, you getting up white.
Right.
As dark as you are,
Yeah.
you getting up white. You touch that,
And it's not baseball chalk.
I don't know what the hell, man. You touch that, that's the hardest shit I've ever felt
Clay.
in my life.
Word.
It's clay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was
is.
concrete with some dust on top of
It
it. With some dust.
Well, they pack it down, so it.
With paprika on top of
little
it.
That's
That's,
like some paprika.
yeah, that's what that was. Because you fall on that, dude, you're done. I'm telling you.
Well, I remember when
scratched.
Houston got in trouble because that whole turf fiasco.
Man, that was terrible.
What
at
happened
the,
with them?
They got in big trouble because the game ended up getting canceled.
And Philadelphia. Philadelphia's old Soldier Field was not Soldier Field. The Veteran Stadium.
Veterans.
Yeah, it had a bad man. That turf was terrible, man. You'll blow everything out.
And they got
Word.
Gaps and stuff.
they shut down the game, and they didn't even let them play the game. I guess it was. I know it's going all over the place. And it was all over the news. I mean, you go out there, they put the camera down there, and that shit looked like this.
Right. And you want us to do what on
So it
this?
look like a green at the Masters, huh?
And you want us to do what on this again?
It was.
Explain to me. Please tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
But
on
that
this.
was like either the last year or the year before the last year that the
Uh-huh.
Oilers even existed. So
Oh.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah. But I don't remember AstroTurf being it did. You know what I did say? It does get hot. It does, but I don't know if it's like hot to the touch. It's just like the sun like radiates off of it.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
but
it
you
gives
weren't on
this-
your hands and knees sitting there trying to nail down turf. Every time I
No.
put my hand on, I was
It
like,
was burning up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, that's why I had to put that little thing over it
Yeah.
because I couldn't imagine a dog having to go out there and sit in that damn turf. That's
Oh, wait.
hot.
Well, you gotta think now. I think a lot of the sports turf places are covered as far as professional sports are concerned. And I had the opportunity to play on a lot of grass, so that
Good
was
for you.
always good.
Good for you.
Yeah, that grass shit, I'll take that any day.
So was it mostly like the West Coast teams that had the grass? Or y'all division?
Yeah, and we didn't have no domes or nothing either. So
Okay.
so it was lots of natural grass. It wasn't no turf out there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
deal.
none of those teams had.
Well, Green Bay's real grass.
Chicago,
They won't go.
Pittsburgh.
I know Chicago has said we will not go.
The Raiders stadium is natural grass. That's natural grass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. In Vegas?
Yeah.
Good
They
deal.
slide the whole field out.
Wow. Yeah.
It's amazing. If you ever get the chance to go, they slide the whole field out. They get where they
Do they take it apart?
No,
Or they just
it's
slide
on
the
a
whole
track. It's on a track.
Word.
Man, it's on the track and it goes on the outside of the stadium.
And they just water it accordingly.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
they take care of it and they
That's
roll it
what's
back in. Yeah.
Do they have the retractable roof there?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know
Good
if
for
it's the
them.
roof or the sides that open up.
Okay.
You know, kind of like how SoFi Stadium is, and with the Rams.
Yeah, where it's covered, but it's
It's free air flowing in
Free-
there.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So on the sides like that.
okay.
But the Raiders Stadium. I mean, Vegas gets so hot, they don't want that top open.
Yeah.
They
No
want
doubt.
They don't want that top open at
doubt.
all. So all I remember is the sides kind of being open a little bit, but they gonna close them motherfuckers very soon. Yeah, this ain't the time to be, trying to look up
Playing.
into the sky and shit.
Yeah.
No.
So it looks like Chicago's moving to Arlington Heights. The Bears.
I heard about that.
They're moving to get away from
The
that
park-
old stadium.
Probably the
Well,
park
it's
district.
no. It's,
Somebody gonna build them a stadium?
No. So Jerry broke the mold in stadiums, owning the stadium,
Okay.
branding your own stadium, doing it.
Okay.
I mean, that's why, whether you like the man or don't like the man, Jerry Jones is a freaking genius.
Mhm.
This is my team. If I want to own my stadium and have, so the McCaskies, Virginia McCaskey, she's tried to do it with Soldier Field, and the city of Chicago said
They wouldn't sell it.
nope,
Mhm.
which is sad because it's the oldest, continuously played stadium in the NFL and almost in sports in the U.S. with the exception of some baseball stuff.
Mhm. Go Wrigley.
But it looks like they will be moving to Arlington. And
Arlington.
it's funny because all the news people are talking about, well, is it going to be the Arlington Heights Bears? Motherfucker, please. It'll be the Chicago Bears. Dallas Cowboys have never been in Dallas. They were in
Never,
Irving,
ever.
and now they're in Arlington. They didn't go, oh, we're going to be the Arlington Cowboys now.
Did you see what the mayor proposed the other day?
Mm-mm.
Who?
About
Dallas mayor?
Yeah.
What?
About us having two teams, having a Dallas team, having another football team.
Would never work.
Yeah, they'd be like the little sister, the little brother.
Never work.
Like the Clippers. Or
They'd
What was
have
the
to
logic
come out-
behind it.
Huh?
What was the logic behind
Money and enough population. to cover
Well,
it.
yeah, Dallas is not actually benefiting from
the Cowboys?
the Cowboys, but that's
At
their
all.
fault. That's their fault because they had a chance to put the stadium here.
Yep.
And Arlington stepped up and said, you know what, we don't give a fuck if there is 2 or 3 neighborhoods here. We're gonna mow all this shit down
They
and put the
did,
stadium
too.
right.
My grandmother was in one of the retirement
Was
homes.
she? Was she?
They were like,
Okay.
but the cool thing was they paid for her to move out. They paid for where she. I mean, they gave her. I mean, it was actually a good deal.
They said
for
they
her.
played in the Cotton Bowl originally.
Who, the Cowboys did?
Yeah,
Word.
Mike was in high school then.
Okay.
Chill out, school.
But Mike, they
Good.
didn't change their names to the Irving Cowboys when they went to Irving, and they didn't change to the Arlington guys. They're always gonna the Chicago Bears are always going to be the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no
matter
question.
where they go.
No.
And Arlington Heights is still. I mean, you're still there. You're fine.
Arlington Heights is like what?
A suburb.
A suburb.
I mean, but
It'd be like Arlington.
from
It's
Dallas.
it's just like Arlington.
Just like that, bro.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah,
like-
be just like it.
So
So,
it's just something about the Arlington cities that they do what they have to do to get these teams.
Hey man.
well, suppose I guess they're buying a racetrack.
The racetrack?
Well, they're buying a racetrack in
Oh, a
Arlington
racetrack.
Heights. Yeah. Churchill Down owner, Arlington International Race Course. Signed a purchase agreement, 326 acre suburban site, home to the thoroughbred track since 1927.
So what does that mean for the thoroughbred track? Is it gone?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
unless
y'all still racing it then?
unless the
motherfucker?
bears are gonna race the horses.
I mean, have you ever been to that place before?
Nah,
Do they even race horses up there?
They
probably.
did. Oh yeah.
I mean, since
Oh, you
remember?
I know
1927.
about 2 different racetracks.
Okay.
That where they now I don't think they doing the horses no more. It's more from what I've heard, they just do betting in there. Kind of like they
Okay.
do in the Grand Prairie thing.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
race
saying?
horses sometimes.
Yeah,
though.
I know they race horses sometime, but I think Chicago is all mostly just inside betting
Yeah.
on all different kind of stuff.
That was pretty cool when we went over there. Was that your
No,
last
that was
time
super
going?
cool. No, I've been. Yeah, that was my last time
Oh,
going.
yeah, that's
was
pretty
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to watch that.
Yeah, I had never been in the betting and nothing.
It's amazing. It's amazing how you can be so educated in one area and then just totally ignorant in the next.
You just don't know.
I didn't know nothing about it. I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
man.
But that's the big deal right there. So the Soldier Field is the smallest stadium in the NFL.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
So they're not getting the money from the people.
Nah, we got to move.
and it
no.
looks hideous. You ever seen it?
I have.
It looks hideous.
Wait,
it looks
wait,
like
wait.
a
What you talking about, Soldier
spaceship
Field?
sitting on top of Soldier Field.
Yeah, before they put the spaceship up there.
Well, no. Before they put spaceship there, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was super
But
cool.
now it looked like a Roman. Oh, you've
I
been
saw
there?
that.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I was like, that looks.
No.
Yeah,
it
was different.
ruined.
and all they did was try to make it
Just
capacitate
mask
more
it.
people. All that is upper deck seating. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe some offers or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Nah, they fucking around. Yeah, man. It's time out for that, man. You know, they recognize that the money comes from the
What's up,
marketing.
Keisha?
They recognize, hey Keisha, they recognize that the money comes from the marketing and the marketing, stadium sales, all that stuff. I mean, seat sales and parking.
NFL teams, Michael. It's the smallest NFL stadium of all the stadiums.
Yeah, they need to move, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see what success the other teams are having. It's like, fuck it, man.
And owning the stadium, because
Yeah.
it's the article talks about how the stadium's actually owned by the Chicago Parks District.
Yeah.
You know, somebody was like, yeah, but you can't just rip Soldier Field down because it's an iconic deal.
Of course.
But you could it would cost you more money, but I doubt very seriously anybody would balk over it, because I looked at the deal. You know, you could take the columns, which is the staple of Soldier Field.
Mhm.
You could take them down as a whole piece and push them out and recreate and make a bigger stadium.
But go ahead.
How would you like to be the person responsible
for taking that column down?
No. For allowing the Chicago Bears to leave where they at.
The mayor. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
here
don't
in
think
Dallas,
the mayor would be responsible.
shit,
She's
they
the one
ultimately,
stopping it.
yeah, they.
Huh?
She's the one.
She's the one. What?
The mayor's the one that's like, no, we're not gonna do it.
Not gonna do what?
Build a stadium.
Build a new stadium.
Like Laura, I think it was Laura Miller who stopped the Cowboys here. Was it her?
I don't know.
Anyway, she was a bitch anyway. So,
Man, I think it's bigger than the mayor. Just my opinion, knowing that city with all the politics.
Well, no.
Man.
You're going to end up going through a process, but there's a stepping point. If you don't have the mayor behind it, then you're pretty much done. Lightfoot is not behind it.
They probably tapped on the shoulder and
You
said,
know-
hey, you got enough on your plate. Stay out of our business.
But Lightfoot probably could have been like, all right, and then maybe that would have been a smarter move for her, because then your city council and everybody else. And you're right,
She's already gone.
but
their thing was they wanted to own the stadium. So what happens if
like
they have
every NFL team owns their stadium?
right? So you mean the city doesn't get none of that?
Though they get the tax revenues. I mean, that's why Jerry Jones got so much money in building that stadium from the city of Arlington.
Right.
It's because they
gonna
know
get the
that
kick.
by doing that, they're
It's
going
gonna
to generate
generate money.
so much
Yes.
taxes. Because now you go into that stadium, you're buying that hamburger for X, but their taxes,
Man, they make a shitload of money at
Yes.
these games, man.
and they have to pay
And those
property
nasty
tax.
ass
and,
Miller Lights, they selling the shit out of those nasty ass Miller
Mhm.
Lights.
yeah, $50.
And if I'm not mistaken, some of DFW airport taxes is paying for that too.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Yeah, you would think that lets you know that the mayor of that city doesn't have a progressive mind. She need to go.
Man,
You need to go.
none in that city have a
You talking about
progressive mind.
Lightfoot?
Whoever the fuck stopping that stadium from being built or whatever.
From the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
being
you
the
don't know how
Chicago-
much
yeah.
money. You know how much money that's going to generate for the city. You're an idiot.
Well, they're going to see it when it doesn't happen.
Right? They're going to leave. Somebody else going to take your team. Somebody else going to take your team. A place that has they already did it, but a place that has a smaller market that wants a
Needs
team,
to
they'll
grow.
take it. They'll take it, man. You can't tell me for a second you don't think St. Louis ready for another team.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, they done lost the Rams. They did, man.
Okay.
That does something to
Okay.
the city when you lose your team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? You know,
Wow.
I
That
bet
whole
you
thing's
Oakland-
confusing, too.
I bet you
Yeah.
Oakland mad,
LA, just move,
And they
move
come
it.
back
Just,
and forth.
just
Yeah.
move it.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
but they both are Raiders.
San Diego.
Yeah, man. But they, yeah. They still gonna be in San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
Out of
right.
all that time, now they sharing the stadium.
So far.
Yeah, they share the
so far,
stadium.
yeah.
They share the damn stadium. So you
Which
had
money-wise, that's pretty smart
It is.
Money wise for who?
for them both. Neither one of them have to foot the entire bill
Field
for
goal.
a
Okay.
massive ass stadium. They both get to split revenue. I mean,
So who owns SoFi?
that I don't know.
Me neither.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's better than doing it by yourself, huh?
True.
It's like what did a client of mine tell me? You never own a whole plane. You own a part of a plane.
Yeah.
Right. That made sense the way you put it.
If you smart.
If you're smart.
If you smart.
Cowboy Stadium been paid off.
Yeah, because they
Long
took all the
fucking
people's
time
tax
ago.
people. Tax
Well,
money.
I'm saying what it costs a couple $1 billion to build that place.
and more than
He got
half of
that
it,
back in sponsorship.
more than half of it came from taxes, and they ain't gave no tax
And
breaks out there.
gave
because
nobody no breaks.
Let me tell you something. Around that stadium is the highest property taxes
Really?
in North Texas.
You lying.
Do your research.
I didn't do them.
Yeah, there's.
That's why I'm
I'll
asking.
fess up.
I'm telling you, man.
I
Like,
didn't.
Like it's
You never owned shit around here. You can pay your house off, and you paying property tax till you fucking die.
So do you ever own the house?
That's what I'm saying. If you
can
go,
pay for it in cash. You miss
go-
one tax season payment.
you in trouble. You can lose that thing for pennies for that
Hey,
$2
brother, I need that.
No, they
for
don't.
$2 bills and a
No,
chupa
they don't.
They not
They
gonna-
put they put a lien for the amount of the tax, because if you pay your taxes the next year, they can't take your house over $2,000-3,000. They put a tax lien on the
They
house.
put a tax.
So how long
That's
does
it.
that lien
So-
last?
Yeah, right. You know how many houses you
It
get
lasts
bought?
forever.
You know how many
a tax lien lasts
Yeah,
forever.
but you got the
well,
but you
10
got
years.
those.
No, I take that back. Tax liens last for 10 years.
So at what point
So-
can I go in and buy your taxes from the
You
city?
can't buy taxes from people. You can't buy tax debt.
You can't.
You cannot buy tax debt.
So what about
the
the
federal
sharks?
government
So what is
owns
it? I know what
tax
you. I know what
Who?
you're digging at.
The government owns tax debt.
Yeah, but he's digging at
can't-
how he's digging at how these people come in and get in foreclose and buy these houses as foreclosed.
No, I'm not
Well, that's
talking
about
about
people
Well,
foreclosure.
that's what I'm asking.
Now you're talking
but
about
I'm
like
saying-
years and years of not paying taxes on property,
Right.
where the value of your property tax, right? You can't take over somebody else's lien. That is 100%, and you can renew. So I said 10 years, but they can renew it. They do.
So if you don't pay your property taxes,
long term, it would have. So basically what would end up happening would be that once the value of your amount owed on your taxes, right, exceeds or meets or exceeds the value of your home, then yes, you're talking about. But with that said, you could then just file for bankruptcy and they can't take your house.
so what
So
is this
taxes
deal?
aren't really.
How
It
does it
doesn't
get?
work that way.
So so I've heard houses go into foreclose. Well, they
That's
don't
people
go.
not making their payments.
That's over mortgage stuff.
That's
alone.
mortgage. Yeah.
So it never be over property taxes.
No.
Okay.
Man, there's some things I can't call it, but there's some houses in Chicago they ain't pay their property taxes. People
And
go and
somebody
buy these
came and
taxes
scooped them.
from City Hall, and they become the owner of that house or something like that.
Right, but
And
now
they,
you're talking
they
about how the amount, which I don't know how it works in Chicago. That doesn't. I could see it happening, but it would. You're if you owed $100,000 in taxes, but your house is worth $200,000, even if you sold that portion to somebody, you still another $100,000 in equity.
yeah.
So they would basically have to come to you and say, "Look, I'll give you $100,000 and you can have your house." Or
Okay, maybe you buy the taxes and you somehow have a part of that lien, and then you do a short sale and get the people out of the house.
but you can't really buy you. So in for my knowledge, I'm going to rewind because he says it's two different subjects.
Okay.
You cannot buy you cannot buy a government debt. How about that? You can't buy a government debt. Now I think you're talking about where you owe $200,000 in taxes and your house is worth $2,000, and basically they appoint, which that also happens in the state of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They can appoint a trustee, and then the trustee can take it over and sell your house from a money. You can't buy You can't buy taxes. You can buy it from the owner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could sell
yeah.
it to somebody, and they're like, "Well, I'm going to give you $200,000 for your house. You owe $100,000. I'm not going to give you that $100,000. I'm going to pay the taxes off because nobody wants to buy property.
And so they
if you
leave
go
with
out
it.
and pay cash for a property, one of the reasons you use a real estate agent is because you need that person to do the research to find out, is there a lien against this? And then because if there is, and you buy the property without knowing that,
it's on you.
Yeah.
It's on you. You now have to pay that lien.
But that's public record, though, right?
Somewhat, if you know where to look. But
City
you got to
Hall.
know where to look. It's
Not
not
a
that easy.
The county
It's not that
assessor's
easy.
office.
It's not that easy.
Olean.
People think it's easier than it actually is. It's those people want
Recorder of
money. A lot
deeds.
of times they want to certify. You got to go up there and sign paperwork. It's public record is public. But if you ever notice, we've submitted a thing for public record because you have to submit a request for that specific, which is bullshit. There's a lot of things like, we want the body cam from so-and-so. Well, they're not just releasing it. You've got people out there filing for, public research. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. This is People's Brother, man. We appreciate you joining us with Mr. Vaughn, Mr. Mafio.
Have a great weekend, all, and thank you for joining us.
In the building.
Have a good one.
Have a great one.